It is Friday afternoon, which means we're wondering how the market's going to close for the week. And just when you thought you were out, Joel, they pull you back in with a rally. With a rally, it looks like we're not going to close green for the week, uh, just quite. But I thought we had a shot 15, 20 minutes ago. Joel, fill us in.
I know exactly where we're going to close.
Okay.
4 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, you might be right.
No, just a multitude of factors here, adding to this big rally here on this Friday afternoon, up 44 and a half handles at 82.75. You mentioned the close from last Friday, which was 16 and a quarter. That's 33.16 and a quarter. We snuck our head above that on Wednesday, going to 33.19.75. And then, of course, we had the big break. And I think just what happened this morning is, people that were leaning a little bearish, like myself, were thinking, okay, we're going to take out the pre-market low at 302.650. We're going to take out 31.98, and we got some work to do in the 3100 handle. And at one point, between like 9:45 and 10, you thought that was going to happen. And then there was just one bracket there. I think it was between 10:15 and 10:30 where they turned around. They got it green. And really, once they got it over 32.38, there was no looking back. And here we are, a good 50 handles. It just goes to show you that if you're going to use the close as a resistance point, when it breaks through resistance, you got to use it as a buy point. But that's it. That's what the S&Ps have done before in a nutshell. You have crude down 15 cents at 40.16. You have gold in the red by 10.80, settling near the lows for the week. Oh, that thing's shaking here. 18.50 better hold. Silver back over 23, but not by much. Down 16.6 cents at 23.03 and a half. And then you had the Bitcoin futures up $60 at 10,785. Mr. Israel,
All right, Joel. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I'm going to need a little more than a Friday afternoon rally to
turn.
Yeah.
I just going with the numbers, Spencer. Just going with the numbers. It's can't have 4 weeks down in a row in the market.
Well, we can and we will.
Yeah, well, we will, but not by much. And it kind of takes away from the sell Rosh Hashanah buy Yom Kippur. But I guess we got another day on Monday with the Jewish holiday to determine what the outcome for that will be. But support is support until it's broken. And not only did we bounce off that support, we're a good distance away from the low for the week. So coincide, even Triple D was talking about, 320 in the SPY and 3,200 in the S&Ps. That's where it equates to. So it will be important. It will be important to take out the high from Friday, which is 96 and a quarter as we speak. And then I'm just going to still use that close in the high. The high for the week is it's good levels. I mean, you just gotta take what the market gives you. But right now, bulls really established themselves. Bulls back in control, I would say.
Yep, looking across the board of the S&P, pretty much green everywhere except for some energy. Costco sticks out like a sore thumb. It rallied in the pre-market and fell off at the open.
Not a bad day, though.
It's at the highs of the day, or it was a few minutes ago. But yeah, it looks like rallies to be sold in Costco.
Yeah, I mean, it was a buy the dip. It didn't get, you didn't get to your pre-market low, which would have been. Oh, actually, it did. Wow, look at that. Your pre-market low, I stand corrected, 335.64. And then in the regular session, where'd you get to? You got to 335.36. So there's a setup for you. If you were using that pre-market low as a potential entry point, boom, you got it. Now well back in the yesterday's range. I'll just still stick on this Costco here, this pesky 349 to 350 area. I mean, you got to clear that in order to make new all-time highs. But clear resistance, and wow, nice bounce off that pre-market low. Wish I'd been paying attention to that one.
Man, Boeing It's been a while since we've talked about a good day in Boeing. I feel like when's the last time Boeing had a day this good? Let's see.
Oh
I don't know,
boy.
maybe a few weeks at least.
Yeah.
There was a
The
couple. There was a couple headlines. There are whispers of that they could see a regulatory approval on the 737 Max potentially. Well, potentially soon. Here, we've been waiting for it for it seems like forever. The head of the FAA will be taking a flight on Wednesday on the 737 Max. That's interesting development there, and it's up 6% today.
Yeah, we were talking about that on the pre after the close show or at the close show, and a couple different factors. That was my pre-market prep stock of the day. If you want to check that out on benzinga.com, I was attributing it to, and this might be a little bit of a stretch, but those CCL, the upgrade in the cruise lines. I kind of thought that,
Yeah.
hey, the back to normal trade was on. Boeing had hit its lowest level since it made that 234 change in June when all those stocks topped out, and boom, they higher open. They couldn't got it near the close, but they did it, and then just looking for cheap stocks to buy. And I don't know how cheap Boeing is, but a beaten up stock. They rented it for a day, and it's rallying nicely. I still look at this 160 area as major resistance. You had Tuesdays and Wednesdays highs right there at 160. Also, the high for the week 160.47. So you get above there, and you may perhaps get some room to above 160. Things kind of open up to 170 here, but good day for Boeing. And the headlines I thought from the cruise lines helped out, and then the news that came out later in the day. But
All right.
Boeing.
Chat's talking about Urban One UONE. This is one of those ones that moves with no rhyme or reason. I think it is halted. Let's see if it's halted right now. No, it looks like here. Let me pull up
Someone said it's halted
in the
because it
pro.
fell off.
Yes. Okay. So it was just it was halted. It was halted. Resumed. Halted. Resumed. Now it's halted again. I don't know if there's news. This one went from what $1 to $54 back in June. It doesn't need a reason to move. Very low float.
Is it the urban? Is this the urban media company?
Yes, this is the
Okay.
yes the Maryland-based radio
Yeah.
station.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, you got to have one stock a day like this, right? Or else it wouldn't be Wall Street. And just probably caught some people sleeping here. I don't know what the float, what the percentage of shorts were. But someone said, hey, let's jam this baby. And let's look at the dailies here. See if anyone got a little bit of head start on this. And what I mean by a head start is what was the volume on no, not really. No, you had people loaded up the last 2 days. Look at your volume. I'm going to bring this up here because this is when I talk about. Look at your volume. All right. Yeah, you did 255,000, 270,000, 440,000, right? But then someone, boom, boom, you do 10 times the volume on and get a little bit of a bump on the day, right? Then they do some more buying here, 1.8 million. So 2 days of heavy volume. You get the flat open. Probably people are just sleeping on this 6 cents from the low of the day, and you jam as far as you can and you sell your stock into it. So I think it is halted because I don't see any trades going on it. But that if you
Oh no, I
what
think it just resumed.
it just resumed at
Yeah.
571. So going back down, boom, boom. Looking at I'll go to the 15-minute on this one here and say, hey,
I agree.
550 support. And if it breaks 550, more on the downside here. But
This
yeah,
is all just algos right now. It's not
yes,
just
sir.
Urban One. You got Carver CARV moving today. You got BYFC moving today. So they're all moving together. They're all kind of related, and they're all not moving on.
Yeah, CARV. And then what was the other?
Uh, BYFC and COHN are also.
Yeah, I mean, if
Oh,
you're good at trading those stocks and picking up on those trends and stuff,
yeah.
and just go ahead, just go right
Yep.
ahead and trade them. But very difficult. You just got to sell it when it's going up and
Mhm.
cover your shorts when it's going down.
All
But
right.
interesting moves.
Bill Big D was in the chat early, and he noted that Zoom Info got 3 upgrades to this week, and finally blasted off today.
It did. Wow, the
Yeah.
old triple upgrade this week. Nice move. Nice resting place that it's finding here at the $40 area. Did we kiss 40 today? Let's go to the data window. And boom, 40.13 was your high. Going back 39.75. What's this high here? That's a little bit higher. But just draw a line across there. Big day, maybe a 2-day move tomorrow. Start to get into that gap area. I'd say if you're looking for a shorter term target, you fill the gap at 42.61. Maybe find some sellers there. People that got caught in this this run down here and this one. I think still overall it's in a downtrend, but hey, you have to like the price action today, and you have to like it more if it could clear $40.
All right. I want to go to the chat because there wasn't really much on my list here today besides just Boeing and just the overall market. Apple is interesting because Apple said they're suspending the commission that they take on App Store transactions. That's pretty much why they have a monopoly and why they're in a bit of trouble right now. So that was interesting. But they're moving with the rest of the market, so not specific to Apple stock or anything there. But let's go to the chat. Bank
To
America.
say Apple, I just want to just
Sure.
quick note on Apple 12.23. We'll see what your high is for today. Your high is for today is 12.32. 12.86 is your weekly high. So, if you want to see some more upside in Apple, you got to clear the high for the week. That was made on Tuesday at 112.86.
Let's go to the banks. Bank of America. That's one that we can look at from Noah Powell in the chat.
What
Up
did he
for
want?
Bank America.
Bank of America. They closed another branch by me, man. They are downsizing. Ah, man, I mean, what can you say? Bad week for the banks, right? Horrible relative strength compared to the market. You did find some support yesterday at 23 at 22.95. Today's low 23.13. Another low 20. So yeah, I mean you're leaning on 23 here. You're 45 cents away from that. You get a good market next week. No bad days, no bad news. I could see you get back some of the losses for the week, but that Deutsche Bank news hit the banks and really had some follow through Bank of America. Overall, just still not a good looking trend here. Peaked in August, and we know the market kept on going after that. So 23, though, I'll give you that. Lean on that as support.
Oh man, Peloton. I had not looked at Peloton today, but wow, what a day.
Jesus, man, this stock, I got it. You know how
You cannot keep it down. You can try.
I
You can try.
know. This thing moves. I wonder I'll have to check out the average daily range in this thing. I mean, this is like a
It moves.
derivative.
Yeah.
It is a derivative here.
Beta.
Uh, 10044. It's either up. It goes to 90, goes to 100, goes to 90, 99. Good day to day, higher open right near the low, good volume, good market, just, buyers. That's all I could say. 98.48. That was actually the area of an old double top there. So not super significant. The all time high made on Wednesday at 10044. And I guess for Peloton bulls out there, even with all the up and down for the week, 88 is major support. They hit that yesterday, and 87.78 on Monday. 88.43 on Tuesday. It's going to post a new all-time closing high. That's good at 97.24. See, takes a run at that $100 area again. You got to respect it. But new all-time closing high on pretty good volume here for for this summer trading Friday. Well, it's not really summer; it's fall, but kind of feels like a summer day because it's 80 degrees out.
When is the last day of summer? Isn't it like next week or this week? Or I don't
Isn't
know.
it? Isn't it September 21st
I
or
don't know.
something like that? I don't know.
I really don't
I
know.
don't know. Someone's asking me why Pan is trading up $8 over its offering price. I have absolutely no idea. And that's the best explanation I can give you. People at fall sports, gambling's back, and man, you get that. You know what? Also, maybe maybe a little bit of the opposite of what Triple D said.
Mm.
Triple D was like, oh, the arbs are, they're getting the stock at 61, they're flipping it out at 62, and they're just locking in the profit. Well, maybe people were leaning too much on that short offering price. Maybe it's hugely oversubscribed, and he said he was going to sell it if it got back up to 68, 69, maybe 70. It'll be interesting to see if he actually did pull the trigger. But they're just laughing at that offering price.
Yeah. Let's look at here. We didn't talk this IPO yet this week. Good RX, GDRX. It's exactly what it sounds like. Online pharmaceuticals.
Yeah.
What?
Whoa. Nice week.
Yeah.
Nice few days. I mean, is this a new concept? Online pharmaceuticals?
Well, aren't they? They're going to have to compete eventually with the Berkshire, Amazon, J.P. Morgan.
Yeah.
I
When the hell is that going to come out?
don't know.
Uh, 3 days of price action, not much to give you there. Making a new all-time high here as we speak. Well, take your range for the week and figure a 50% retracement if you want to try and buy this thing. But it looks like it got off to a good start and looks like had a good day, bad day, good day. 3 higher lows. So if you're long this thing, at least wait for the trend of higher lows to be broken before getting too bearish on it.
What else do I see from the chat? Let's look at let's look at SBE. I think we looked at this one a couple days ago, maybe the day before, yesterday or the day before. Switchback Energy. Yeah, we looked at this one like 2 days ago.
Up, down, up,
I'm not sure
down.
what. Yeah, it's not. It's just a SPAC. I don't
We
know.
did talk about this one yesterday,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure what I said is, hey, you got a double top there. You clear the double top at 13.15, 13.60, then there's an upside to 14. It didn't quite get to 14. It got to 13.94. That's just over Monday or just over Tuesday's high at 13.90. So simple technical analysis worked on that one, breaching the double top and a nice rally. But I think all those SPACs had a bounce back day, right?
Yeah, and just because they're talking about it in the chat right now, talking about SQQQ, just be extremely careful. That is an inverse QQQ ETF. So
I've
just
had some wild rides on that thing,
yeah,
man.
you really first of all understand what that means when I say inverse. It means it's daily resetting inverse leverage. So it's gonna return if the QQQ it'll do the opposite essentially of how the QQQ moves. The SQQQ will move inversely to the QQQ. You got to really watch that thing.
I've traded some.
Not meant to be held for more than like I don't know a week or two.
I've traded some options in that on that in the past, and it's just kind of like put it on and hold your breath, man.
Yeah.
But obviously, with the Q's up, this going down has they've had to do some reverse splits, high
Yeah.
at 3,500.
Definitely not an investment. Do not buy and
Yeah,
hold.
do not. Yep.
Do not buy and hold. Buy and then watch it. That's what you
Yeah.
do. If you buy it,
Yeah.
you'll watch it.
I'd say sell it and watch it
Yeah, that
because
too. Get out.
yeah.
These things can move on you, so watch out. That's all I
That's
want
why
to
it's
say.
a heart attack waiting to happen, and I don't say that about many stocks
Yeah. All
or
right, Joel. We are
derivatives.
just about at the close here. Where are we in the S&P 500?
We can't. We're settling within 7 points of that high of the day at
Yeah.
96 and a quarter. Great day in the market. You exceeded its average daily range, and a good day. So just when you thought the Bulls were on the ropes, the Bears just come roaring back today. We'll have some good levels, some good stuff for you to uh good levels for you to keep an eye on for next week. And I hope everyone has a good weekend. I will not be here on Monday to observe the
Right.
holiday, so Spencer will be in control with Dennis. So
That's it.
I'll be back with you guys on Tuesday. Have a
All
good
right,
one.
everyone, please remember all the information from our show is meant to be used as informational purposes, not for investing or trading advice. That's a wrap for Joel and I. I'll be back with Dennis Monday morning. Everyone have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.